This year, my child is not going to use any kind of screen. It's maybe smartphone, maybe TV screen, tablet, laptop, whatever. My child is not going to use any one of them. Or my child can use any type of screen. He can watch TV, he can have his phone. I don't think that can affect his studies. He will succeed at the end of the year. I'm pretty sure. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Tata Dedejo, and once you see me on this channel, it means that I have tricks and tips for you, for parents, for children, for educators, for all those people that work for the well-being of children. So as you already know, today I'm going to talk about the usage or not of screen during school time. Which kind of parent are you? What is your conception about the using of the screen by a student during this academic years? So today I'm not going to say that those that are against that idea are true, are saying the truth, or either those that are happy to let their child use their screen time are also saying the truth. But I'm going to propose tricks and tips for both parties. So, first, for those that are going to say, this year my child will not use any kind of screen during the school year. You know, we are in a society that is connected, that is full of screen, If your child is not using a screen at home because you banish it in the whole house during school time, in school your child can have a friend that have, maybe parent allow him to have a smartphone, a tablet. Maybe he will not bring it to school, but after class, while waiting to go home, they can start watching something, and then your child is still using a screen. You can banish it from your home. You can banish it, but outside of the house, he is, most of the time children are exposed. It's like you can say, for example, that I'm not going to sing some type of song, but at the end of the day, you're like, wait, what is the song that I have in my mind? It's like I'm singing one song, but I don't know that song. I decided in my mind that I'm not going to sing that song. Yeah, maybe someone was playing it while you were in the transport. Someone was playing it while you were like on the street. Someone was playing it when you were in supermarket and all those public places. Someone was doing it. So I don't think that we are able to banish totally the screen from our child life during school period. But for a parent that wants to do it, I think that the tips that I'm going to say are going to be usable for you. First tips is, once you banish a screen from your house, from the life or in the life of your child, you have to replace it with something else. You have to replace it with something else. And that something else can be, for example, books. You can this year buy a lot of books for your child. Make him a library card. Can have access to library and a lot of book. But also, you can make special time for your child, because reading book also can be boring sometimes. But what, apart from going to school, coming back, reading his lessons, doing his exercises, what else do you want him to do? You have to take special time for your child. For example, if you are a mother, you can make Funny Sundays. Funny Sundays, like you are going to try a recipe with your child, either a boy or a girl, whatever. You are going to try a recipe with your child. Then the child is learning a new thing, but also the child is spending a quality time with you. Or you can also take your child out, spend time outside. Sometimes you don't need to go to a fancy places, like fancy have a fancy dinner in big restaurant. You can just walk with your child, spend time, like take a walk together for like one afternoon during the week, and then create a safe space for your child so he can speak his mind with you. It can be either with daddy or with mommy. So you create a safe space, and at the end of the day, you gain, because when your child has a serious problem, he can talk to you, and you also you can share some of your resentment or something that you want the child to change. You can share it with him, and then you are building a good and a great relationship with your child this year. Okay, for those that are going to let their child use uh, screen during the school time, you also have to use the tips that I'm going to tell you. And first, I have to say something is that during my school year, I was allowed to watch TV, but mostly I was watching uh, documentaries. That was mostly what I was watching. And then after, when I was in university, like you have your own laptop, and you can have a series and film from friends. You can copy them from them, and but mostly those time it was like national TV. You watch cartoons, you watch documentaries sometimes, some series, but doesn't take that much of time. So it's not like today that child are exposed everywhere to a screen. Mommy has a smartphone, daddy has an iPhone, maybe, or mommy has an iPhone, daddy has a smartphone. So the child can say, Mommy, your phone is ringing. While maybe he after you give him back the phone to put it back, he has like he's already in your YouTube app and he's watching a lot. It's not like that today. So let's come back to the subject. So if this year you are going to let your child watch TV, having a smartphone and all those stuff, my first tips will be for you to have to monitor everything that the child is going to do. There are an app that there are apps that help you control the screen using of your child. Like if your child has a tablet or a smartphone, you can put that app on the phone. Maybe I'll put some on the description box. I'll put some on the description box for some parents. So with that app, you can control, like you can put the time for the using, and then after that, maybe the app or the phone will switch off, or the tablet will switch off. So it means that the amount of time that the child is supposed to use that day or during the week is finished. So he has to wait for the next time that you will allow him to use the screen. Also, another tip is to put interest on the thing that your child is watching. For example, it's mean having time for your child. So for example, your child is every time on screen, you can say, you can come close to him once you have time, or once you create time. You can come close to him and say, what you are watching. Oh, what does it say? Oh, during a time that you have with him, say, what have you watched today? And create also a safe space. It's important that with a child you create a safe space. With a safe space, the mind of the child is at rest. He will know that whatever he's going to say, he will not maybe at first have to be punished with it, but after maybe you explain to him that what you do is not good, so you have to do this. So it's better to create a safe space before allowing the phone or not allowing the phone. The safe space is the basic this year for every parent. So I'm going to talk also about the education system, teachers. I know that some children have online classes, teaching class to help them with some of the classes, maybe mathematics class, physics classes. So children are going to use screen with a teacher online, maybe. So maybe you are that kind of teacher. Once you are in the screen on the screen with child, after your teaching lessons, you can talk like 1 or 2 minutes, try to give them tips about the using of the screen, try to tell them what to do with the screen, counsel them with what they have to do to screen that can be benefit for them. So teacher, tutors, educators also have their role to play this year. So that was what I have for you today. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing once again to this channel. Thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to share with the others. Don't forget to share with your family, with the parent, with the educator that you know in your community. Thank you. Bye.